This white cat had been stealing the neighboring dog's puppies for an unusual reason.
But before we start, please take a moment to give this video a like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you'll never miss these great stories.
For any mother, her baby is a top priority. The mother's heart and soul reside in her child's happiness, and this is a true feeling not only for human mothers, but for any mother. A mother's love and care, the nourishment she provides us with, has no comparison. This is a tale of a cat, the adorable furry four-legged creature from South Carolina Park. Though every individual living in the neighborhood loved her, when she started to behave a little sneaky, everyone was bothered. And what this cat was actually up to had left everyone surprised. Miss Kitty was the name that the residents near South Carolina gave to this white cat, which was always found in the trailer park. She, just like other cats, was a social being. She loved playing with neighbors and their respective parks. Everyone loved this cat. She more or less became a community cat than being a stray one, but soon only she became a cause of worry. As a neighboring household, residents often visited the park and found this white cat playing and strolling around. Her behavior was what they had been observing since days. When one day this cat started to behave in a strange manner, people were worried. Little did they know that this cat had altogether different plans. When it comes to cats, there is no denying that these creatures bear certain mysterious tendencies. One really doesn't know what will be their next move. They are sharp and intelligent, and when the South Carolina people saw this cat acting weird, they knew something was not right. However, they had never imagined that it was beyond mischievous. With a little change in the cat's behavior, everyone got alert. But why? Was her tactic or action frightening people, or was it something even scary? What was the cat doing that made everyone this worried? And the answer to this would make your jaw drop as well. The residents of Maysville, South Carolina, had a good reason to be suspicious of this cat. The kitty, which was quite friendly and socializing, which could be seen playing around, now could be seen moving around, but with something furry in her mouth. Not this, but she grabbed that thing with her teeth. The people were curious to know what she had been grabbing, and what they saw next left them shocked. As it is usual for cats to carry their kittens in their mouth, the onlookers thought that the furry animal this cat had been carrying all along is a kitty. And if not, they were suspecting it to be a rat due to it being black in color. But soon only they realized that the cat wasn't carrying any kittens or mice. Rather, she had a creature that none expects a cat to carry. On having a closer look, the neighbors realized that the cat had been grabbing a puppy with her teeth. Everyone was petrified and had no whereabouts as to why the cat was doing so and where did she get this puppy from. This wasn't something that happened just that day. It became a routine. The scene of a cat carrying puppy was a shocking one. However, things worsened when Miss Kitty would follow the same routine in the days to come. Everyone is aware of the common saying, fighting like cats and dogs, and witnessing a cat grabbing puppies was a reason demanding immediate concern and attention. One family which resided near the South Carolina Park had a family dog that recently gave birth to 5 puppies. While the family was away for some time, on their return, they were confused about not finding the puppies. The owner of the puppies asked their neighbors about the same. Missy Grant, who was the human mother of those 5 puppies, asked her neighbors if they knew anything about their pups. She said, "We came home one night and there were 5 puppies missing. Where did 5 puppies go? I was hunting them, and then my neighbor said that she saw Miss Kitty stealing them." Grant went clueless about this, and what happened next had her head revolving. The fact became obvious that while the family was away, the cat had been dragging the puppies into her trailer. As people just saw the cat carrying the puppies, none really knew where they were. Were they even alive? Things folded in ways unimaginable. Miss Kitty and the neighbors had been seeing each other since long, but neither of them mixed up their lives. The people would come and play with her and at times feed her food, but nothing beyond that ever happened. However, until the day the cat had run away with the puppies, none realized how close were the lives of Miss Kitty and Missy Grant were interwoven. Miss Kitty was a pet cat with one of the family back there, but due to some circumstances, The family had to abandon her. However, while with her family, this cat was pregnant, and the family was looking forward to the birth of her kittens. While everyone was excited, fate played its role. Miss Kitty was provided with the best of nourishment as the family wanted their cat to be healthy, and at the same time give birth to equally healthy kittens. And as she delivered her kittens, the unfortunate struck this poor creature. Miss Kitty lost all her kittens which she delivered. There are possibly many reasons for the same, though it is observed that a few % of the delivered kittens die on birth. It was extremely unfortunate that she lost all of them. The cat was heartbroken. She was in immense pain and grief. Little did she know her life was about to change in the upcoming days. Miss Kitty lost her smile. She would not eat nor would she sleep. All day she would sit by the window sadly and grieving over her loss. Her health was deteriorating and her stability was a raising concern. What will she do now? Miss Kitty had her world shattered. The pain of losing her kittens at birth was completely unbearable for her. All she wanted was to be a mother, but unfortunately, destiny probably had other plans for her. Soon only her motherly instincts were taken over, and she couldn't do anything except weep. However, then something happened. While Miss Kitty lost her kittens, on one hand, Smoochie, Missy Grant's dog, delivered a litter of adorable Cocker Spaniel puppies. Miss Kitty's owner was not sure how the cat would react to this. They were worried that this might increase her pain further. The way things unfolded next was something none would have thought before. Smoochie's owner told in an interview that Smoochie was least concerned about her pups. She would just lay back in her kennel and wouldn't pay much attention to her newborns. And surprisingly, this was all being observed by Miss Kitty. But why did she steal the puppies? Dogs often have reasons to stop looking after their puppies. Unlike the motherly cats, Miss Kitty did not appreciate this act of Smoochie. While the dog did not feel like doing anything with her pups, the pups were really lucky as another mother had been waiting for them. This carelessness of Smoochie compelled Miss Kitty to take matters in her paws. When Smoochie least cared about her pups, Kitty began stealing them. She would drag them from their garden and carry them to her trailer. Her acts were not something sinister, rather something unexpected. Miss Kitty had been stealing the puppies all because she wanted to nurture them. Though she had lost her kittens, her motherly instincts took over. She couldn't see the puppies being ignored like that. She dragged the babies to her trailer and sheltered them in there in order to feed them. When Missy Grant reached the trailer where Miss Kitty often resided, they were shocked to find all the 5 missing puppies there. What surprised them more was that the puppies were completely safe and Miss Kitty had been taking care of them like a mother. This was quite strange, but Miss Kitty's previous pregnancy was still impacting her. Her milk sac still produced milk, which she could feed Smoochie's puppies, and now that she was always surrounded with pups, her body did not stop producing milk for the little ones. For Miss Kitty, these puppies were not puppies. To her, these were her babies, her kittens, and all she wanted was to take care of them as their mother. Surely these puppies provided her the solace which she had been missing after the death of her kittens. When Missy Grant and Robert Grant saw the cat nursing the puppies, they were awestruck. This was such a beautiful and pure scene of a mother taking care of babies without thinking of anything else. The Grants had no reason to take away the puppies from her, so they decided to let it be. As Miss Kitty continued to feed the puppies, they also developed an attachment and a bond towards her. To them, also, Miss Kitty was no less than their mother. While Smoochie never cared for her puppies, Kitty gave them all the loving care which they deserved from their mother. When the residents of South Carolina heard this tale, they were all astonished. This was something very unusual and strange for everyone. While the cats and dogs were always famous for fighting with each other, this was a totally opposite side of these creatures. Linda Blackwell, who was one of the neighbors of Missy Grant, said that though the whole situation and happenings were a little odd, the results were overwhelming. She also says Kitty was simply fulfilling her motherly duties. The mom doesn't see the kids too much, so the cat took over. However strange and unrealistic it might sound, but Smoochie, the mother dog, was very happy with her own self. She did not feel any pain or departure feels while not staying with her puppies, which Kitty immensely felt when she lost her kittens. Rather, Smoochie would be running in the house just like always. This tale somewhere deepens the fact that it is always the love which has the ability to rule over the blood. Even though the puppies belonged to Smoochie, the mother's cat's love had developed an instant bond amongst them. Miss Kitty was attached to Puppies via the thread of love. When Miss Kitty's story was popularized, it was covered by the media. Due to the unusual nature of this story, Miss Kitty's motherly nature won many hearts, and that's when another surprise came for her. One anonymous man, when came across this tale of Miss Kitty, decided to do something. He had 2 kittens which he wanted to offer for adoption. He asked the Grants if they would want to adopt these kittens and would allow Miss Kitty to nurse them, would they? The Grants had no reason to deny the offer of adoption. Miss Kitty always wanted her babies, her kittens, and though she could not have her own, they were sure that she wouldn't mind feeding and nursing these 2 little kittens. How would Miss Kitty react to this? Even if Miss Kitty could not bring her own kittens, she was overwhelmed to have nursed the puppies and the 2 kitties. She had provided them with the utmost care and love, and having brought them as their own kids, hats off to such a mother.